Here's what's interesting that you may not know about me, Neiman. I was never a dog person. Never, ever, ever.
Hello everyone, welcome to next episode of Puppy Patrol. This is Neiman and this is your co-host of the show, Kale. We are about to pick up our next guest and go on our little Puppy Patrol ride. Let's do it. I think that Kale sees them.
Oh man, outside
Hello. Kale, this way.
Chicago summer day. 40 degrees, 46 degrees.
Morty.
Hello.
So
Hi, Kaylee. Hi.
Oh, look at the excitement.
We see who he loves.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
Safety first.
Seatbelt on.
Look at you. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the Puppy Patrol show.
We are so excited to be here.
How are you today? I'm excited to have you.
You know, just enjoying this Monday off.
Would you be so kind to please introduce yourself and your puppy?
Well, I'm Dani Cohen, and this is Mr. Morty.
Hi, Morty. Oh, you're so cute. How did you come up with the name Morty? I like it.
Well, we're throwing around a few different names, and at first I liked Dobby because Harry Potter, and my family. Dobby. My family was like, no, we don't like that. So then I was looking for other names, and one of the categories of names I had was old Jewish men names, like just like a good old Jewish man name, like Saul.
So Morty is Jewish.
Morty is short for Mordecai. I was also watching
Mordecai.
You have to get the.
Oh, I cannot do that. Oh, but you're good. Yeah, well, it's your thing. You know, but,
we're also watching Coming to America and Mortimer, so that's the inspiration.
That's how you get a beautiful name. How did you get him?
How did I get him? Well, it was during the pandemic, and you know, I definitely tried to rescue, but I needed hyperallergenic because I have a lot of family members who are allergic, and my brother who lives very close by with his wife and niece and nephew. I knew we'd be there a lot, so there just wasn't a lot in the shelters, and every dog of his kind that I found were like super stupid expensive, and I was not going to do that.
Yeah.
And then I found this nice old lady on Facebook, and she is in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, and she has, you know, like.
So Morty, you came from Ohio?
He's an Ohio dog.
You came all the way from Ohio to be on a Puppy Patrol.
But I figured, you know, she only had 4 dogs. She only did a couple litters a year. That like it was just kind of her retirement, and I felt like it wasn't like a puppy mill or like a big breeder who's, you know, I felt like it was a little bit more. It was a happy in between, and he also didn't cost an arm and a leg. He was very reasonable for a designer mutt.
Oh, okay. You were affordable, pup. Tell me what motivated you to get him.
Well, here's what's interesting that you may not know about me, Neiman. I was never a dog person. Never, ever, ever. If you ask some of my family members, they'll tell you, I still can't believe she has a dog.
I could never see you not being a dog person like you.
Anyone who's known me for longer than the last 5 years, they will tell you.
Oh, wow.
I was always the kind of like, oh, that's a cute dog. You can like stay over there. You're cute. I appreciate you, but that's about it.
What's changed?
So there's a few things that changed. I have always kind of struggled with anxiety and depression, more so like in my adult life, but it was always kind of there, I think. And that was a factor, but more so my brother got a dog a few years back. I think his dog's like 8 now. And I helped take care, you know, they got him in the summer and I was off, so I helped, you know, take him for walks when he's a very puppy, and I think that's what opened up my heart to dogs. He is just a giant 50-pound golden doodle who is just full of love and wants to snuggle, and so that opened up my heart to dogs. And then the pandemic hit. And I think like a lot of people who were already struggling with certain mental health things, I was very lonely. You know, it was very.
Is that how you felt through the pandemic?
Yes. Yes. You know, I'm single. I live by myself. you know, my brother isn't too far and his kids, but again, it's the pandemic, so everyone was being very careful, and and I was very lonely, and I felt like having a little companion by my side might help, and I knew I wanted something small because I live in a condo and I didn't think it would be fair to have a big dog in a small space. I found this woman on Facebook and she had just had a litter, so I was like, okay, if I put my name on a waiting list now, I'll have something by summer. And I put my name on the waiting list, and she called me like a week later. And I was like, I talked to you last week, you told me I was number 22 on the list. And she was like, well, this litter only had 2 girls and the rest are boys, and everybody wants a girl puppy.
Oh, is it because they want to breed then?
I have no idea, but they all wanted girl puppies.
Oh.
And which makes no sense to me because...
Well, we have 2 boys.
Yeah, because he's just a sweet little guy.
Cool. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So you said you wanted to help you feel better, to not feel alone. Did it help?
Absolutely. You know, he's full of love. He's just a little snuggle bug. And being at home and working from home at the time, it was just nice to have a little guy sitting in my lap while I did my work. And you know, now I find myself talking to him all the time. I'm sure you do the same with Kale.
I talk to Kale a lot. You see, I didn't ask this to anybody, but wanted to ask more people. Like, so you do talk to your dog?
Oh, all the time.
Okay.
Like, all right, Mr. Morty, we're getting ready for school now. It's time to get dressed. Like, oh, we're going to daycare today.
If I ever leave the house some short period of time or everything, I always tell him that I'll be back shortly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, Daddy's gonna be back very, very quick.
Now I have a companion. I go travel and he comes with me.
Oh, he travels with you, right?
Yeah, whenever I'm going somewhere that I know would make sense, you know. If I'm going, I went on a beach vacation last year. It didn't make sense to take him because I'd be on the beach all day. But you know, whenever it makes sense, he comes with, and
he travels on the airplane with you. And
he does. We've done it once before, and I think the way there, he freaked out just a little bit when I first put him under the seat, and then I think once the plane started moving, he kind of figured out what was going on and relaxed and went right to sleep. And then the way back was better, but you know, it's definitely nice to come home to someone at night. And for him, when I walk in the door and he comes running up to me and starts licking me and wants me to pick him up, and you know, it is kind of like he's almost like a baby because he like puts his little paws up like he wants me to pick him up. And
I know. Do you see him as your child?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, this is gonna be a rough question for you because like you already mentioned your family 17 times, so it seems like you're very close to your family, right? Like you love your brother, like all of you have a big family, right?
Yeah.
So like, and you love them all. But I'm gonna ask you, do you maybe love Morty more than some of them?
I mean...
Say it!
They probably already know this, but he's my baby.
Oh my God, he totally is. I also want to say that he is one of, well, not one of, he's literally Kale's first friend.
First friend, Morty's first friend too, other than his cousin.
Yeah, so... we met also at the park.
We met at the park, yeah. This is before the puppy crew, the puppy patrol.
Yes, that is correct.
And here's what always makes me laugh when I think about our meeting. So here I am by myself at the dog park, and I start talking with Neiman, and then Julian shows up, and the 3 of us are talking, and they're like, yeah, it's our dog's half birthday. You should come over to our patio. And I'm like, okay, I just met these 2 men, and they're inviting me over to their house, and I'm a female by myself. Like, what is happening? Yeah. Like, I was a little weirded out. And then you were like, oh, yeah, our restaurant. We have a big patio at our restaurant. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. That makes so much more sense.
But then you first came to the patio in the restaurant, but then you ended up coming to our house for his actual birthday. That was actually his half birthday first that we did on the patio of the restaurant. But his actual first birthday, because he is born in February and his second birthday is coming up, it's cold in Chicago. So we actually had it in-house, and you were the only guest with a dog. We had a couple of friends. So the Morty was the only dog who showed up on Kale's first birthday, but hopefully we're gonna have many dogs this time.
Yes.
I am coming up with a plan because it's raining outside. We just did not expect this, but hey, we're in Chicago. We're gonna play in our living room.
I think that sounds wonderful.
That sounds wonderful. And you know what? I just got some new shoe rack shelf that you can maybe help me build up.
Love it, getting organized.
So you and I can start getting organized and building up the little, you know, shoe rack, and Morty and Kale can play.
They can wake up.
Sounds like a plan, right? Oh, the second we still show them the toy and stuff,
They're
will
gonna be wake.
very much wake up.
I love
you
how
will
they
see that.
I do love how they both just kind of passed out.
Yeah, well, you know, we're in a car. They know like we're going somewhere exciting. They were thinking it's a park, but they'll be excited about living room because they'll be with each other. I want to thank you so much for your friendship. I just really, Kale and I love Morty and you so much.
Oh my God, we love you guys.
And I'm happy that almost now 2 years later, we are still really good friends.
I'm just so happy we bumped into you in the park that day, and now I've got me a new little nephew.
I know, and look at us. Thank you so much for being on the show today. Guys, subscribe to the channel and, you know,
like, comment, subscribe, and share.
That's right. And we will see you in the next episode. Sending you a lot of love. Bye.
Bye. And there's some rubber guys in here. I have no idea what they're for. You know, for two people that did not read the directions, I think we've done pretty well.
Uh-huh. Come on, guys. One has to let it go.
Morty will hang on for all day.
Same. This monster will.
This is Morty's favorite game, to be quite honest.
Come on, Morty. Get him.
He's trying so hard, and Kale's just chilling.
It's like it's not gonna happen. I'm not letting it go.
I think that I could win this if I want to, guys.
Yeah, but somebody's gonna get seriously hurt.
Y'all are so tough. Yeah? Oh, you guys are gonna beat me?
Just let him be. Let's go.